Hello everyone, welcome to the Friday review, and today I'm going to do my review on the FreedomPop sales service. I did an unboxing of these two devices, the AOG Viper and the MiFi 4082. And then I said I was going to do a review on almost both the devices and the service it's with. And this video is strictly just a review of the FreedomPop service. And so let's get started. So FreedomPop, if you did not know, is a service that offers free data and free talk and text. But there's a catch to the talk and text. But when they first came out, they offered free data with their MiFi hotspots and different things. This is a Sprint partner. They use the Sprint network. So signal isn't that great if you live in rural areas. That's one thing that's kind of a disappointment. But the service for data offers you 500 megabytes of free data on the 3G network. So that's nice if you just want just a little bit of data to just browse on your laptop or something with the MiFi. Really nice. And they also have affordable upgrade plans. One thing I wish they would go ahead and do is make it where you get the 4G instead of the 4G and 3G, where you get, well, people that get it will be able to use it without having to go someplace else to use it. That's the problem I ran into, is because out here I only get the Sprint's 3G speeds, and so I couldn't really use it. I had to take it in town and use it. And after I took it in town, it worked fantastic. But it's still the idea that I wish that they would give you the 4G capabilities or 3G capabilities to do it, because you only use the 4G network on this one. So if you don't have 4G in your area with Sprint, it's kind of bad. But this is 500 megabytes. They do offer upgraded plans. For the Pro version that includes the 3G with the 500 megabytes, is $3.99 a month. So if you want to, you can pay $3.99 500 megabytes, which isn't that good of a deal. And then they got other prices like $20 for 2 gigs, $29 for 3 gigs. They offer plans all the way up to 10 gigs, which start at $74.99, which is kind of expensive for that much data. But those all include 3G too. So that is okay, I guess. I would definitely probably use this company for my portable hotspot. Yes, the signal is not that good, but I'm usually in town when I need to use it anyway, so that's really the good thing about that, I guess. And also, if you go over let's say you're using the 500 megabytes and you go over the limit, it's 2 cents for an additional megabyte. So that is kind of like that. Okay, that's basically their review on the hotspots and different things. And so I really do like the idea that it's free for the 500 megabytes, because usually when I need to get on and do something, I either need to send an email or check Facebook real quick or something, and that's not going to use up a whole lot of data. But you do got to keep an eye out where you don't go over your data limit. Okay? That is basically their data network internet service, they call it. And now to their cell service. This uses, like again uses the Sprint service. So if you don't get Sprint signal out where you live, then this wouldn't really help you. When you buy a phone from them, you can use their free service, which includes 200 minutes to talk and 500 text messages. You can send 500 text messages. And you also get 500 megabytes of 4G and 3G data. So with their phones, you do get the 4G and 3G. It's not locked to like 4G only, like the MiFi. So that I do like. I can actually use it a little bit, but signal is kind of still a little bit hefty out where I live. But they do also have a unlimited plan for their talks and texts for $10.99. So if you really want to use this as your daily carrier, they do offer unlimited talk and text for $10.99. So that's good. And then for 4 gigs a month, it'd be $34.99. So if you do the unlimited and that, you're still looking at quite a lot of money. So they don't really pan out like they should if they really want people to use their service. I think FreedomPop really wants people to use the free part of it instead of paying for it. I don't know why, but it just seems that way. But what I said is, this isn't really a true like carrier, because when you get one of their phones, you have to use their apps to use their service. Like to make a call, you have to go to messages. And then this is how you make a call. And then it says all the stuff up here, how much data you've used, and you can change your plan. But you have to use this app for everything. You can't use like the main phone's app or anything, or the messaging app. You have to stick with FreedomPop's app. So it's more like a voice over IP type of service. And even when you call it, since this is like a voice over IP service, when you call it doesn't use your data. So that's nice. But yet again, if FreedomPop decides to update their app and they break their app, then you can't do anything until FreedomPop releases an update. So that's one thing that is a kind of a disappointment. So if you think about it, it's really just using data off their Sprint's network for everything. If you want to think about it, that's really all it's doing. So they never really got into the cell phone type business. They're just using data, the data network, which is fine. It's just there's a lot of different issues with that. Especially, I don't think I would like an iPhone on this service. They do offer iPhones, but I've looked at their iPhone app and it's terrible. Um, and then, especially with the iPhone, Apple always updates their OS, and if FreedomPop doesn't update their app to work correctly with that, then you're screwed. So that's one thing I do not like about the FreedomPop cell phones, is that they use the data network, basically only the data network of Sprint. And so you get voice over IP and different things. But it's a free service, so I guess they can do it. It does come in handy sometimes, but I think FreedomPop, if they want to do a little bit better, they might change up some things, change some things around, make their apps. What I would like to see is if they had a separate app for calling and a separate app for texting. That I could probably live with, but everything being in one seems kind of bad. So overall, the FreedomPop service is good if you just need a little bit of data for your internet, and for the cell service. All the phones you get from them are used phones, okay? So, but they're all been certified by them and checked and different things. So they're all used phones that you get from them. Used accessories, you don't get the original charger or anything. But overall, it's an okay service. Wish they'd not use the Sprint network. T-Mobile would have been a lot better service to go with, but overall, it's okay service. And if you want, like, you have a kid that wants a smartphone, you could try them out on one of these, see if they can handle a smartphone or something. But for an all-the-time cell service, this would be a terrible, terrible, terrible service to get if you're looking to switch carriers or something. But overall, like I said, it's great. It's got its uses. But if they really want a lot of more people to use it, they might want to think about switching carriers to like T-Mobile or something, because Sprint's kind of going downhill. The network's not really good anymore. But that's a review for another day about the Sprint network. So hope you like this video. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share, and I will see you in the next one.